Well, it's been 2 days, and where's he gone? He's around the back. That stupid idiot is an Amano shrimp, and I was just, well, as you do, tanked, and he tried to swim down that pipe, and so I thought I was gonna actually have to turn the pump off for him to get back out because he looked like he was just struggling to get back out, but he's whizzing around. There he is. I've read that they can climb up like the air pipe or the heater pipe, but yeah, I don't think he's whizzing around. It's full of beans. That's what's good about shrimp. Oh, by the way, it was my birthday. Almost forgot the reason of the video. And my girlfriend got me. Let me just get comfy. I'm trying not to get any glare, but I can almost see lines, but there's a total in here, this tank now, 3 baby Kingplex number 66. There's 4, well, Amano shrimp was 1, 2, I actually thought one died yesterday. As you can see here, there's a bit of skin, but I actually thought it was a dead shrimp because it looked so full, as in it just looked like it's actually broken in half since earlier on. He's just flying around, this guy is. Where is he gone? There he is. Yeah, there's 4 Amano shrimps, I think 4 cherries, but I can't, where are they? There's one just there. I don't know if that's the one. I've got some of this. That's another story. I don't know if you can see if that's the one, but one of them is carrying eggs, which is good of the woman to give us 4 cherries. One's holding eggs, possibly another one, I think. But I'm just a bit concerned about, I've read that they can just get stressed and drop them. And so I've been looking into what I can do. You might think this looks like a lot of food, but I only dropped this earlier. And so this morning, there's another one. Just there. You see these little, I found out what they're called, but I can't remember. And because of the Plex I've got in here, they should eat those, but there is getting quite a few. I mean, here's a little guy. If I stare at this guy, you might see wigglies anywhere in this frame. No. But is that the same one? That's the same one. I don't think that's the one carrying eggs. I seen her swimming around yesterday, and there's a tiger shrimp at the back. You can only see the glass there. But I got a tiger, and it looks just like one of the Amanos. It looks quite big, and I thought, because when I thought this one died, to see if it's shredded or shedded or whatever, I tried to count the Amanos, and the Amanos, they're like sitting on this wood, and the Amano was sitting next to a tiger, and I thought it was another Amano, so I thought I had more Amanos than I did. Where's all the oh, there's all the cherries around the back. See? That one on the right looks like the one that could be pregnant because it looks more white, but the eggs are actually yellow. I think there's 3 or 4 cherries. There must be 4. You can't buy 3 really. Here, there's another one. Just where's my finger? I can't even get my there. And there's a few blues. So all in all, I got tigers, blues. Here's one of the Amanos. Come up here. There he is. They are so good to watch. It's like there's 3 Plex in here now, and I bet you they're all under there. I got this lovely little tunnel for them, but I don't think there's one in there. I don't know if you can kind of see. There's a. You can almost. There, he's wiggled then. He's coming. Where's he going? Yeah, so there's. I can only see one there. There is sometimes one under the bogwood just there. It's so hard to see them. But yeah, you'd think, if you're looking now, you'd only think there's one in there because you can clearly see him under the pump wiggling. You can see him there. But I've ordered. Oh, these two. So, I mean, look, you can see these just swimming around. I'd rather, in a way. Like, I've got a big tank, 300 litre, full of goldfish, catfish, aganda, gara, whatever. Oh, let's see. But if you had loads of shrimp, it's more interesting to watch. It's like, I've looked into it, and that cherry shrimp over the back there, that could give maybe 50 eggs, maybe. And that would be cool, that would. But I'm just hoping. I even contemplate getting her a separate little breeding container to put in here, but I heard that can. Well, I read that can stress them out and just drop the eggs. This is another one here. I don't know if she's holding. Is she holding? No, it's not that one. It's that one at the back. I can see now. At the far in the centre of the shop, the one furthest away. So I'm wondering. I was gonna get some leaves, maybe, to put in here. But if I turn this light off, maybe the Plex will come out, have a little feed on any of the stuff lying around. And that is another thing, that's why I got this. Because I looked into it. I wrote on a forum. I haven't seen my Plex for a few days. I got a little dish. That's what, I don't know if you can see an indent there. And that's for the Plex. Not the Plex, the shrimp. I put this in, which they ain't too crazy on, to be honest. But I have, when I put the flakes in, which is what this is, you can just see them gathering it up and carrying it around and eating at it. I know it's quite a bit, but if the Plex want to have a taste, they can come and have a little munch. But I found out, well, I didn't know this when I got the Plex. These King Plex are carnivores, and that's why I had to get some of this. I looked into which one's got the most ratings, and this is the stuff. And actually, to be honest, if I put one of these in, which I will now, I'll put one in so it doesn't get too dirty, because all these shrimp, I can't even get into it. I mean, I can't pause. All these Amanos love this stuff. I think they just love anything, to be honest. I mean, sometimes it looks like they're fighting. Right, they're only these little tabs, so watch I don't drop it. I'll try and drop it dead center-ish. Here it comes. Boom. There's one Amano there. Is he going to get it already? He's eyeballing it. They pick them up as well. These Amanos are pretty. Here's another one coming. He's the one that's just. Well, it won't take them long. There's one over there. I found a snail as well earlier. I've done a water change earlier, which is good. This sort of tank is so easy to just do a water change. I did maybe just under half a water change. It took literally 5 minutes. The longest part that it took was getting the hose out. You can see a little wiggly thing then. See it wiggling? Oh well. Maybe these want some peace and quiet. But yeah. I don't think that skin's gonna cause any problems, is it? I shouldn't really need to move it. If anything, the Plex will eat that up. A shrimp carcass. I mean, these shrimp are too big for them to eat. I mean, I haven't lost any numbers. That guy is just going crazy. Look at him. He loves the bubbles. I think that's a snail there. I would like to get some big snails for my other tank. Some Malaysian blacks, I think it is. I've heard they're pretty good. So, where are the other plex? Look at the way he's arching. Baffles me, that does. Why is he arching like that? Oh. He's the only one. He's been on that rock for a while now, actually. And there's a blue. And this guy whizzing around. They move so fast. Wow. I'll do another update tomorrow, maybe. There's a tiger just there along the sponge. They're just so interesting. And you got this little guy. Focus, focus. Okay. But I would have thought 4 Amanos and other kinds would keep this tank lovely and clean. I mean, it's only about 100 litres, maybe a tiny bit more. They have, well, when I woke up this morning, this was just lovely and clear. I fed them yesterday. I'll drop it. Is that another snail up there? I think there's little snails everywhere, you know. I've got this tiny one here. And then on the actual heater, I've just spotted, I don't know if you can see on the top, there's some dots. They look like snails, but they're so tiny. What could they be? And then, like I said, there's one just there on the side of the glass cleaner, but they're really small. There is definitely 2 on the heater as well. Huh. Oh, and there's a shrimp on there. No, don't affect. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I can't remember what I was saying before. I got distracted by the. Oh, no, I can't remember. They are so much more interesting to watch than fish. I just want I want this to grow up the side nicely. Don't know how big it'll get, to be honest. And this one here, and yeah, I love it. 1 in the middle, 2 on the sides. And I don't know if that will grow more just freestanding. I mean, I got this stuff floating. This is only floating around because I've done my water change, and when I was putting the water back in, I put it by those bubbles so not to upset any other shrimp. And it disrupted the leaves that were all gathered in the corner. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you've got any answers to any questions I asked, leave them in the comments. That'd be appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.